Good morning, everybody. Cheryl here with inkedpulp, and we're back with another art before breakfast. Let me get my iPad going here. So I can watch the chat. So how is everybody today? I started a big project yesterday, and I thought maybe we could work on it a little bit today. I bought from Victoria Designs. This is all one kit, believe it or not. This whole thing is one kit. And I never, oh, that's pretty. Well, hi, Cheryl. This is that kit I started cutting apart yesterday. I never cut it apart. I just threw it in this folder and thought, oh, I'll just use it when I get to it. Well, I never got to it. Oh, here's a cute little envelope. There's several of them. Oh, I did them front and back so the envelopes would have something in the middle. I'm so smart. Oh, look at that. How pretty that is. Hey, Pam. So I've got all sorts of let's do that one and that one. And then a lot of these I just need to cut out. And I started doing that yesterday. I've got a pile of cutouts. All right, let's... And I'll show you what I've already cut out. They're so pretty. This one got dropped on the floor and run over with a chair. So I can still cut out the other ones, but this one's kind of shot. All right, got a lot of work to do with that one, but here's a bunch of little stuff. And these are little. Look at the little pens. This was a writer's kit. So I have those. And then I have these that were even smaller. And my friend, Ms. Crafty Shamrock, had a great idea. She said, cut them out in little strips of 3, or I did some blocks of 4. So I can use them like that, or I can still cut them apart. And here's some little strips. So I did all those. And then I have some little writing pages and a to-do list. And then I have these really cool tags. This is a check. And these little tiny tags, I love little tiny tags. Might want to do something with those and these tags. And then I have a little bucket list. I don't know, I just have a bunch of stuff. I thought maybe this might be fun to make a little notepad out of. we could fold it up and it would say, keep calm and take a note. And then it would be, I like that. I like that. Keep calm and take a note. This would be like one of those little matchstick. Isn't that cute? I think we got to make that. I should put something on the inside of that though. Oh, you know what I have? So I have been cleaning up and finding tons of scraps. And trying to, here we go. I found some napkin scraps. I'm wondering if I put on some napkin on here. Let's see what I have. I could put that on the bottom part. Let's see what else I have in my scrap. Keep calm and take a note. I have some bird houses. And some lavender. Let's see if I put this lavender on here. And then we put, where did that other one go? This little guy up here. I don't know, let's try it. This is the year of experimenting after all. Oh, here's another one. That's really pretty. That might be a better one up there. Okay, I want to tear this one out because I want him to kind of blend in. Hi, Susan. I love, love, love that orangutan that you put on the Marguerite Miller challenge. Holy cow, that thing was adorable. And I'm telling you, I put it in the comments, but I mean, you've always been good at collage, but your collage just, with every week, it gets better and better. There. We can put that there. And then we can put this little guy up here. What do you guys think of that? I could pull this down a little bit. I might need to put a little more lavender behind this up here. In fact, let's, instead of the bird, let's do this. All right. I can just use glue stick on this, I think. Oh my gosh, girl, you're just getting... Mine this week, I felt like I was just slapping stuff down on paper. I didn't... Our friend Cheryl here, she said she liked it because it was quirky. Like, well, it is quirky, I'll give you that. And then... Yeah, I need to cut this down farther. Yeah, I found this week's to be a little more challenging. Okay, got a couple little white spots there, but I can fill that in. I can fill that in with this. And let's see, how wide do I need the other one? Yeah, it was a lot of images this week. I had a hard time finding the tree with flowers, and I found that great big crepe myrtle, and I thought about running it through the copier and cutting it down some, but I decided not to. Decided just to use the whole thing. Oh, that's sticking. All right, let's... All right, where'd that piece go that I just tore out? It was this one. So I'm just playing here, you guys, with stuff. With just little scraps of stuff that I have. All right. Let's... Hi, Mimi. How you doing, girl? The lavender doesn't really go with what's on the back, but I don't care. I just don't care. I'm going to go for it anyway. Good morning, Kelly. Did I see that Kelly came in? We went out to dinner last night, you guys. We decided to be brave and see what we could find. We went out for pizza. And we went to this really good pizza place. It's called Pie Squared, but it's PI, like pie, the number. And we always loved their pizzas, when we were eating meat. And they had a vegetarian option. I looked at their menu online, so we were like, yeah, let's go, or a vegan option, I guess it was. We said, let's go try it. And we did. And oh my gosh, you guys, it was really... Thank you, Pam. All right, let me get rid of all these little pieces. And then I think I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to cut this little, or tear this little butterfly out. So I did my Marguerite Miller challenge yesterday for this week, and it was not my favorite one I've ever done, but it was okay. All right, let's put this little guy. Right here, and I tore a little piece of his wing, so I put it back together there. And then let's tear off this little part so it doesn't go over the stem. There. All right, after all that mess, this was my napkin stash that I ran into. Oh, I might use some more of that napkin stash on something else here. I have a thought, but let's finish this one. Put that over there. This here, and let's... So I'm thinking... Oops. That didn't work. Take a note. I'm thinking that maybe I might need to put a little... Look at, I got all my titles on here. I'm thinking I might need to take a little bit of this shaded lilac. How come those things stick in there? And put on this, the front of this. What do you got? Like maybe just a little bit up here, not much. Not much at all. Just a little bit of color to tie it in. And that's probably not dark enough. Let's do Dusty Concord. there we go. There we go. Just a little bit, not a lot. Let's get a mop-up page. Good morning, KK. I'm just working with some stuff that I found yesterday when I was cleaning up. I was unpacking some boxes and I ran across this kit. It was a writing kit from Victoria Designs, and it's got to have 100 pages in it at least. And I printed off every single page. All right. So now, keep calm and take a note. And then it's got the lavender stuff on the inside, which is why I wanted to put a little bit of purple on the outside. All right, keep calm and take a note. And I need to put some paper in it. And most of my paper has been put away. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, that's a little bit too wide, but let's cut that down. Actually, let's not cut it. Let's get the tear ruler out. You guys, if you haven't been to Susan's channel in the yesterday or today, go check out her Marguerite Miller. She made the most adorable collage I have ever seen. One of the prompts was a wild animal, and she used a baby orangutan. It is so stinking cute. It is so stinking cute. Oh, that's still too wide. Need to tear it down a little more. Oh my gosh, Susan, that thing was just, you hit a home run on that one. There we go. There's one page. There we go. Maybe we can use up the rest of this and get a couple more pages out of it. Thanks, KK. Well, I'm glad you've decided to become one of our regulars. Did we get you on the, I think we did. We got you on the birthday list. Okay. This is why I like using matte medium. I think it sticks a lot better. I could put some over the top. Keep calm and take a note. Let's put this last skinny one in there. Might as well use it up. The dog woke you up. Oh, have a great day, Susan. Say hello to hubby for us. Tell him we think he has a great wife. All right. So, got these pages. Now, should I put them in with a little piece of string? I think so, because I think I have some purple embroidery floss, if I'm not mistaken. I do. I have a lavender. And I thought I had a darker purple. But the lavender will work just fine. So we'll put one hole there. One hole there. And we'll run those through the cover. Your phone put me out of live. Oh no. All right. Let's do this. And this. And we'll do this. There we go. And then we could even put a couple of little charms on that if we wanted to. Keep calm and take a note. Now, I want to put something a little heavier across here so it stays. Oh, I know what I can do. I can, oh, where's my little stapler? Oops. I don't know where my little mini stapler is. What I'm going to do is staple this together down here so that this fits in. Well, that's actually not going to work. If I put like a, remember all that cardstock I threw away yesterday, Cheryl, saying, oh, I'll never need that. Guess what I'm pulling out of the garbage? Huh. You can do that, and then we could put a piece of washi tape over that, and hopefully that will help it stay up. And this, oh, I could make that double thickness. So if that was on there, would that, it still might not stay up. I'm going to leave that for right now, and I'll come back later and figure out what I want to do with it. I don't want to mess with it right now. Let's ink it up. Need to make coffee. Well, go get you some coffee, because you can't do a morning without coffee. So this has got a little extra space. So if I can find my little tiny stapler, I could staple that together right at the edges, right at the folds, and have it stay up. So I just got to find my little mini stapler, what I did with it. I think I took it over on another desk because I needed staples for something. So maybe today will just be kind of an odds and ends day. Keep calm and carry on, or take a note. We have some lavender there. And then in the top, we've got the lavender with the butterfly. I guess I should ink it up around the inside as well, I guess. Using up scraps. We got a scrap of napkin, scrap of paper, and part of a kit that I've had forever and never used. I'd like to make a writing journal, so this would be nice in a writing journal. It's a flimsy little notepad, but it doesn't need to be strong, I don't think. I think it's fine the way it is. If it goes in a pocket somewhere. Love it. Keep calm. So anyway, I was telling you guys, we went out for pizza last night. And I'm telling you what, if I didn't know, there was vegan cheese on it. They had vegan cheese. And then we just got vegetables. We got all sorts of olives and mushrooms and tomatoes and onions and green pepper and I don't know what all else. But it was just full of yummy veggies and the vegan cheese and sauce. And if I didn't know any better, honestly, you guys, I would never have known that it was vegan cheese. And there wasn't a whole lot of it, so it wasn't cheesy like most pizzas, you know. You take a bite and the cheese just runs off in a string. It wasn't like that. All right, shall we put a couple of little charms hanging down. Should I cut it off? Should I tie a bow? Help me out, you guys. What shall I do with this? With these two little strings? Shall I cut them off? What do you all think? I have, let's see. I have some things. Hi, April. Oh, trying to open it from the wrong side. What if we just put a couple of little I don't remember who I got these from, but I bought them at a sale one time and they just were all full of I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the string through that is the only problem. Let's see. How about those two? Let's see if I can get these through. Little charms would be cute. That would be cute too. Ah, I had it through and then I pulled it back out. There we go. What if I just did that hanging down on the front? Yeah. I mean, I've got this stuff and I don't use it, so I might as well use it up. I'm really trying to get in the mode of stop hoarding. I mean, unless it's just something, like so old that it's like actually really valuable, then I might hang on to some stuff. But I'm really wanting to use up the stuff that I have, which is why I haven't been buying at sales because I have so much stuff here. And you guys, I don't need, I mean, I see stuff I want, but I certainly don't need it. Now, I better tie one more time because that would pull through. Use it up. I know. I know. And if it's lace that I absolutely love, and I know we all like to hoard lace, then use it because there will always be more pretty lace that comes along. Always. All right, there's a little bead. Let's see what else I have in here. This one's just really plain, but that might be okay. Let's see if I have a different one. Let's try this one. I know more pretty lace will always come along. Now, unless it's like, old antique French lace that's, worth some money. What's the point in keeping it sitting in a drawer? What is the point? Because once it's in that drawer, and you can ask my friend Cheryl about this because she's been cleaning out old stuff and finding things she didn't even remember she had. And you don't go back and look at it. You don't use it. So what's the point? Hubby says you have enough. Hi, Lori B. We've missed you. You've been gone a couple of days. Yeah, my hubby doesn't say that to me because he buys toys of his own. He's got his little hobbies, and I have my business. So as long as I'm paying for stuff with business money, he doesn't say anything. All right, look at that. I need to cut this one off a little shorter. There. Look at that. Keep calm and take a note. I love it. I just got to find my little stapler so I can staple that down at the bottom so that these will stay tucked in. It won't flop open. All right. There's that. Yeah, I love it too. Can you just see that in a writing journal? And I love just the little bits of purple on the outside and then your lavender stuff on the inside. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. I want to do something with this girl and this envelope. Let's see which one should we use. Let me cut her down. Keep buying stuff to finish a project. You have everything at home. I know. I know. Now, if I go to a thrift store or an estate sale, I have no willpower at those places. So I try just not to go. And I haven't been for a while. I did go stop at a thrift store recently. But I sold everything I bought there in one of my sales. So that was okay. All right. Now I'm doing this so that if one side sticks out, if I didn't cut it exactly right, I can cut off the edge. And again, I probably should have torn this, but I didn't. Okay. Let's even up these edges. All right. Those things give me inspiration until I'm ready to use it. If you look at them, that's great. I think some people put stuff away though, Lori, and they never go back and look at it. But for what you do, I absolutely can see that it would give you inspiration. So that in a way is still using it, right? You're using it for inspiration. Yeah, I'm talking more about put it in a box or a drawer or somewhere, and then it sits for years until you decide to clean out that area and go through those boxes again. I know I'm guilty of that. And then, like, oh, I forgot all about this. I ran into something the other day and I thought, oh, I could have used that on, I don't even remember what project it was, but it was, it would have been great for a project that I was working on. I think about using tatting, but then I'm like, nope, need to keep it. But you can always get more tatting. That's the thing. There's always more tatting out there. And that's what, if you've noticed, I've started using some of my prettier laces on some things. No, you can't get that particular piece. You're right. I don't know. I'm just letting it go. And I'm using up some of my pretty laces and I don't know, things that I had been hoarding because I don't know. I just need to use some of this stuff up. And I do have to say that when I use something up like that, I really do love it that I use it up. Okay, we need to, this is real flimsy. My mom collected tea towels. You inherited them. Oh, you don't touch. Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that. Now that, but those have special sentimental meaning. It's not just something that you bought at a. How about if we put this, because these colors kind of go. How about if we back it with this? Actually, no, because then it would still be real thin. I was going to say I could take it over to the photocopy and just photocopy this onto here, but then it would still be just one piece of paper. That might be okay. I don't know. I'm just going to do this. I'll just watch you do it for now. Oh, man. Yeah, and I've got boxes of linens over there to sell, and I've got so much stuff. I am going to do a video sale this week now that I got the last two all invoiced and shipped. And if you guys notice, I've been doing them a little bit smaller. I'm not, running huge sales, but, I'm trying to do them a couple weeks at a time so you can consolidate shipping. All right. No, I didn't, because it was invoicing time and I had to get my invoicing done and then shipping, and it just seemed like there was so much to do that I just didn't do a sale. But I have a couple of people that have reached out to me and want to do live sales. And so I'm thinking I may do a live sale. Oh my gosh, maybe Finney's like allergic to ABB. Do we think that could be the case? Could Finney actually be allergic to us? Get my glue. Oh, okay. You don't think that's it? I hope not. And he's like, my mom is at that ABB thing again. I'm going to throw up so she'll come pay attention to me. You don't think Finney's doing that? Okay, I'm going to fold it first and then cut it off around the edges. That worked well last time. Maybe I'll do, I thought about doing like a marathon sale where it's just like all day. Take a Saturday or a Sunday, start, like at 11 and go till nighttime sometime, and people can come in and out as they wish. And, and shop. And then we could have different sellers come on. So I thought about doing that. There we go. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. I don't know. Maybe he gets jealous because you come to ABB and he wants you to pay attention to him. Isn't that pretty? Now I could do my pencil thing on this and do some highlights in pencil and really bring her out more. Now let's fold this envelope up, and I am not going to back this or there's a line there, but I'm just going to fold it at the Hey, does anybody in here make those little baskets like out of fabric strips? You know what I'm talking about? They almost look like little braided baskets. I need to get a little one of those for my desk so that I can put my scraps in it as I'm working, and then just my little scraps, and then just empty the whole thing into the garbage when I'm done. I'd like to get a handmade one, but I don't want to make it. I don't want to try because I've never done anything like that before, and I don't know if that's my forte. So I thought I'd see if anybody on here makes them. All right. Now, we should probably do some stenciling on here. I've got that, and that goes up far enough. could put those strips down and we could then have the inside of the envelope match the inside. How about that for matchy-matchy? Shall we do it? I think we shall do it. You haven't had a sale in 3 years, KK? Well, having the sales helps me to pay my monthly bills because I have the store in Durham, but we're heading into the slow time of year now. And so my income won't be so great from that. And so I need to find a way to bring in a little money. Whoops. I gotta go over a little bit farther because I gotta get it. I gotta make sure I cover the whole thing. So that's why I've started doing it again. Plus, I just have, I had been buying at not yard sales, thrift shops and estate sales, and I just had so much stuff sitting around. I still do. I have boxes of stuff sitting around that I need to sell. And so in addition to needing to bring in a little bit of money for the household, I need to get rid of stuff. And I have some pretty cool stuff that I've got. I just haven't brought it out and sold it. So, and I decided I didn't. I used to do those in-person sales every week. And the live sales, that's draining. I'm telling you guys what, that is draining. Doing a live sale every single week. Let's see. We need to go down to about here. So I've started doing the video sales, and I, for one, really like them. I get a lot of good feedback, and I don't get as many buyers as I did on the live sales, but I think on the live sales, people would want to just come and hang out, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But on the video sales, people are coming there to buy. Because there's no chit chat, there's no hangout involved. So if you're there to buy something, right? Or potentially buy something, look at everything and see if there's something you want to buy. So I tend to get, while I don't get as many people, the people I do get are buyers. So I like the video sales. Oh my gosh, I know. And the thought of that now, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing one big mega sale with a bunch of different buyers or a bunch of different sellers. But not by myself to just sit. I used to do the same thing, sit for hours and sell. Okay, I've got extra glue on here. So let's wipe it off, and then I will use I should have put it on the strip and not on the envelope. That was kind of silly of me, but I'm talking, not thinking straight. Lori B, and if you want you know, if you have any questions about anything on those video sales, reach out to me because I'm happy to share what I've learned over time. I mean, they're not rocket science. It's not hard to do it, but if you have any questions, let me know. I love the video sales personally because one, I can record them and, you know, I can just sit here and record. And if I need to pause, I got to take a potty break or I need to pause for some reason, I can do it and come back. So I'm not on there consistently. And then, you know, I have a little system that I use to keep track of my lot numbers and, you know, because I use the same lot numbers over and over again. I always start with 100 each time. So I got to make sure that I don't mix up my sales. There's that. There's that. And there's that. Oh, that's so pretty. And the color matches perfectly. Now, let's get this lined up again with where I had it before. There we go. So I guess we can glue this down. I just about panicked. I was like, that is not right. How come I'm seeing all this ugly stuff? I had it upside down. I almost panicked. All right, I'm going to get my little bit wider tape. But yeah, Lori B, I really, no, I'm going to use the little one because these are slanted. I really enjoy doing the no, maybe I need to do glue on this one. Trying to decide the best way to do this. I guess that works. That works. And I didn't get it over on the ugh, itchy nose. Feels like allergy itch. I hope. Boy, we went for a walk. My husband and I went for a walk yesterday, and we saw daffodils blooming. They were so pretty. They were so, so pretty. All right, there's that. And then she goes in here like this. I may cut these off a little. I'm going to let this thing really seriously dry. And then I will put a closure on the back of that. Or I'll leave it open so you can flip it up. Or I'll stick it over the side of a page. I don't know what I'll do with it. But isn't that pretty? Now, I want to show you guys something because you know I love to do this. if I've sharpened my pencil though. Maybe I did. Let me sharpen my pencil real quick. And you guys know what's coming next. I just love to do these little sketchy lines. I mean, just look already at her arm, how much better you can see it. Yes, I love that. I really love it. And then her dress. Does anybody else do this? Highlight and darken up the lines. I just think it adds so much to it. Where am I at, KK? I'm in North Carolina. North Carolina. I'm on the western. I used to live in the Raleigh area, but we moved and we now live over in the mountains. And we love, love, love it. There, she's just a little more outlined now. Yeah, I love it. And they're just little sketchy lines. I don't draw real hard lines because, okay, so take a look at how she is now. And look at her neckline is more defined. Now her chin is more defined. I do this when the images sort of fade into the background. Just makes them stand out more. That's not where that goes. And then see her little legs stand out. and her feet. We can do a couple in the dress here. Just to give it more definition. I guess that's what it does. It just gives it a little more definition. And sometimes you don't want that. You want it to fade, but yeah. So if you look at this side, how loose it is, and then this side, how defined it looks. That's the difference. And I just kind of like the definition of it. And I just use a regular pencil. Some people use charcoal pencil to do this. I think charcoal pencil is too dark. So I just use regular pencil. So I could sit here all day outlining this. Oh, excuse me. I told you those spring allergies feel like they're hitting already. Anyway, I won't sit here and do this for too long because I really could sit for an hour and do that. But just look at how much more definition there is now. All right, I promise I'm stopping. I'm stopping. Anyway, look at her now. Do we need to put anything else on her? Does she need, or is she pretty just the way she is? Hi, Louise. No worries. You're never late to our ABB. As long as you're here, you're on time. The other thing I like to do with images like this is to find one one thing, like maybe this scarf around her, and then it comes around this way, to color and just add a little bit of color, or like add some color in her bodice and leave the rest black and white. I like to do that too. So it'd be kind of like this, where they colored the butterfly but left everything else black and white. Well, there's a little purple on there too. All right. Now, when it's time to use this, you know, maybe it gets some pockets on the inside. I don't know. Or maybe we should do that now. I certainly have. How much time? Oh, we're at 1:14 already. We only have about 15 minutes. I'm never patient enough to let the glue dry completely. And when you put a lining on the inside and you fold it before it's completely dry, you often get wrinkles in it. And to me, I just say it adds more character because I am not patient enough to let that stuff dry completely. All right, whoops. Looks like whoops, I missed this side. And there we go with her. And she goes in here like that. You need a pocket or two. Well, we have a little time, so isn't that a pretty envelope? And I'm going to need to ink that up as well, but let me leave the inking for later. Let's look at putting a pocket or two in here. I have this little one that says memo on it. And then we could put like a couple of these little writing pieces in here. What about that? Then I have one that says to do, and we could put a couple of writing pieces in there. What do you guys think about that? Is that too much in there? Should I just put it? What do you think? Is that too much? Cheryl likes it. Okay. Oops, I put my vintage photo away. Mimi likes it. All right. I'm not going to back these. I may back these because they're white on the back. But what I do want to do is get a little hole punch. Hang on. I want to put a little didn't cut. There. Okay. So we have a memo, and I'm going to put another piece behind this so it's stiffer and cuts better. There we go. Hey, Mike. Pam, I purchased a few journal kits and printed them. Oh. Hey, Pam, if you want to, and we don't have to, publish it live, but if you want to do a crafty session, we can get on StreamYard and just not put it live, where we can talk and craft. So if you're interested in that, let me know and we can set up a time to craft together. And I sincerely hope that coming to ABB has helped with your confidence to do those things. I hope it's been helpful. Yeah, you just let me know when, Pam, because I'm pretty much here. Um, Thursdays, my husband has the day off, which is another reason I take Thursdays off besides Penny. So Thursday's a tougher day for me, but and then Sunday, of course, I'm usually really busy on Sundays with hubby. Um, and so any other time works for me. And you just let me know, and I'll set up a StreamYard and send you the link, and we can get on together and anybody else who's interested. If somebody else wants to get on and craft in a situation where we can talk to each other, but not necessarily be live. I mean, we could take it live, but we don't have to. We can just craft and chat and all right. There we go. Let me throw these little things away. Now, these are flimsy, but if you're writing on them, they don't need to be super sturdy. We could just leave them like that as little writing pages. I wonder if I have something else cut out here. Ooh. I do have these taller ones. We could put one of those. How about those behind? So we just have it loaded up with little writing spots. Plus the background could be written on. What do you guys think of that? Hey, Big Mama. We're just finishing up. This one has kind of a border around it, but this one doesn't. So I think I'm going to ink this one. And so here it is, Pam. Here's how you take a kit and you just start making stuff. And like I said, those are all white on the back, but I think that's okay. And if I go to use it and I want to put some stenciling back there, I can. If I want to back them with something, I can. Journaling spaces. Well, I had this kit, Big Mama, that I bought from Victoria Designs, and the thing is about 100 pages. And I printed all 100. It was a writer's journal, a kit for a writer's journal. And I printed all the pages, but I never really did much. I did a few things with it, but not much. Now, do we need to put like a little... I've got these little... Nope, those are too big. How about if we put something like that on there? Or... these are too big. Those are too big, although I do have one that's a pen. Nah, I don't really like that. I think these are more interesting. I love this kit. Trying to find some other. And I could cut off the edges so those aren't white. What do you think about that? Use guys, you like it? I like it. So I'm going to cut these off because the other one has them cut off. And yeah, I like it too, Louise. Kind of carries through the whole writing theme. And I'm not even going to put anything underneath them. I'm going to keep it very simple. I'm not going to put any other papers or lace or anything like that. I am going to kind of darken up those white spots in the middle, because we don't have a lot of bright white on this project. This is going to be just perfect. We're going to end it. I'm an hour and 27 minutes. I think we'll be right at an hour and a half once I glue these down. All right. Gives it a little pop of extra color. Ah, that might be a different kit. I don't think I have any books in mine. I've had this kit for probably 2 years. That might have been a different kit, Big Mama. Oh my word, just look at the front of that. Oh. And then she goes in here. And then I'll find something to put on the front of this, a bigger image when I go to use it, maybe. Or maybe I'll do something like this. But not right now. Not right now. I want to think about it. Okay. So we did 2 projects today. Here's this one. And I think I'll just lay them out like that. I won't be able to show the inside on the picture, but I love it. I love it. And then we created this little notepad with the little beads. Keep calm and take a note. And then it's a little, and then we put the lavender napkin on the inside and tied that in, which is why I used a little purple on the outside. Might be, Big Mama, because I don't have library books in mine. Keep calm and take a note. I love that. All right, you guys, there are the projects for today. And I'm going to keep cutting more of this out. There are the projects for today. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been fun. All right. Thumbs up if you haven't already, please. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful day, and I'm off to do some more fun things. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.